Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boo, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway. And on the hill in this one, Hunter Green.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Otto Lopez leading things off and takes a strike.
First pitch, 7-11.
The pitch. That to right. And there's one down. And time now for the Marlins lineup. And perhaps part of the game plan is to get into the bullpen as early as possible. They're facing a staff that's blown a lot of games in the later innings.
Boog, as hitters, you're aware of that, but you don't want to become too relaxed and wait too late in the ball game, because you never know what could happen on any given day. But with that said, even if you fall behind early, you've got a lot of confidence that this game will not be over until that final out.
Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. Swinging a bouncer. And he barehands it. And he beats it. He's safe.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. So, a man aboard. And here's the first baseman, Jonah Bride. And that is out of play. Green, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Upstairs, and it's 1-1.
Just missed with that good fastball inside, but it plants a seed in the hitter's mind. He's got to be ready for that pitch, which will open up the outside part of the plate.
Pickoff move to first.
No,
oh, the throw is wild. Mesa leads off first with one away. That one misses, and it's 2-1. Line drive, and there's two away.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Connor Norby.
Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Just missed.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Next offering misses. 2 balls and a strike. 2 outs. Swing and a pop-up foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one out to right. Hines makes the grab, and that is that. Marlins leave 1, and now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Great American Ballpark, and getting the start for Miami, Sandy Alcantara. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure. He's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
The 1-0. And that's in for a strike. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
On the ground, right side, Lopez fires over to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the lineup for the Reds. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Reese Hines.
And one of the most versatile players. He can bat anywhere in that order, and he can play anywhere on the field. Not just the outfield, the infield as well.
Matt McClain will hit next. Ripped to short. On to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
Batting third, shortstop, Elly de la Cruz.
Stepping in as the switch hitting shortstop, Elly de la Cruz. Ball 1, no strikes. Ripped to third. Zips it across, and the Reds go 1-2-3. Reds go down quietly, scoreless after 1. Back here in Cincinnati, second inning set to go. Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Green back to work. There's a strike. Green, a former All-Star, 25 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. And there's a foul ball.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Inside. Going to count 1 and 2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
96, With designated
Now,
hitter,
Griffin Conine.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Left field. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Batting 7th, shortstop Ronnie Mauricio.
Ronnie Mauricio now. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Candelario hauls it in to end the inning. Offense held in check there. Now to the bottom of the 2nd. We're tied, 0-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now batting Jeimer Candelario.
I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boog. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time. But start days are a different story. That's when things get serious for this guy.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Sanchez makes the catch. 1 down.
Batting 5th, catcher Tyler
Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. Stevenson went deep in his most recent game. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Hard on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting 6th, center fielder TJ Friedel.
And now the center fielder, TJ Friedel. And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 1.
Ball upstairs.
2 out, space is empty. That one misses. And it's 3-0.
3 balls, no strike.
And a 4-pitch walk. And that's their first base runner of the game.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Now it's the DH, Spencer Steer.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
In for a strike, 0-1. And that's in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher. But if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
2nd inning here, no score. Not close with that one. Ball 2.
I got 3 and 2.
In the dirt. Christian Encarnacion Strand in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Friedel leads off first with 2 down to the inning. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
And now the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
2 on, 2 outs. Just misses. And the count 1-2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Rip towards third. Inning over. Reds strand a couple. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back.
Leading
And
off
coming off a
Miami,
series where the
catcher,
pitching
number
was
50.
outstanding, we take a look at those numbers.
Give me any task and I ace it. If you find someone that disagrees, please tell me. Nothing ever changed but the money, yeah, I'm still me. But I think they forgot what I've accomplished. Went from up and coming to stunting, my flow's polished. Every time I touch the mic, I leave people astonished.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Ramirez turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, blowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
And now, Dane Myers. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. And another ball.
No strikes.
That one misses, and it's 3-0. One out, base is empty. That's in there, and that is strike 1. One down, base is empty. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Candelario on to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Otto Lopez.
Otto Lopez, the next to hit, flied to right his first time. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Outside low, and the count is 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. And a swing and a miss down on strikes, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Still no score. Set for the bottom of the third. In now for the Reds, Reese Hines. Hines launched a homer in his most recent game. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And now the count is even. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So up next, Jake Fraley. And that misses. 1-0.
0-1, no strikes.
And a foul ball. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. That misses. 2-1. Hard hit left side. Mauricio with the throw to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman Matt McClain.
Now a chance for Matt McClain. And
that's
ball 1. And that's in for a strike.
1-1.
Two down, nobody on. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And a count 2-1.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues.
Oh, look at this. From his backside. They get the out, and that'll do it.
First, it looks like making the stop is the hardest part, but feeding to the pitcher on the move, I think even tougher. Great job of hitting that moving target. They're going to be fired up in the dugout.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Victor Mesa Jr.
On the inside corner for a strike.
You know, these Marlins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to. Couple of hits in a row for him here. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Go ahead run on base. And now for the Marlins, Jonah Bride. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a swing and a miss. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
Fourth inning underway, no score. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Outside.
Nope. Outside.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Man at first, one away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Sanchez now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
1's the count. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Mesa off of first with 2 away.
2 balls.
In the
2
dirt,
strikes.
but kept close. Two outs. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Elly de la Cruz. First pitch, not close.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Elly happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
The next offering misses. 3-0. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Jeimer Candelario. Ripped to the right center. Should be extra bases. Lead runner around second. Headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead.
Well, the strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball, caught it out front, and ripped it into the gap. At that point, there's probably no question in his mind that he was going for 2. That's just a great feeling.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Grounded out his first time. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
Well, these Reds showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-2 now. That's down and in.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Man at second. Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Just missing there. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fly ball to right. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run
Now
right there. He
batting,
saved
center
extra bases
fielder,
for sure. If the
TJ
pitcher's his friend,
Friedel.
he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
TJ Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds, worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And that's in there for strike 1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And it's a strikeout for the Sandman, his second of the game. Spencer Steer digs in now. Walked his first time.
Spencer Steer.
Right through there for a strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Outside with a breaking ball. And that one fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And it stays fair. Run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Picks himself up at RBI. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And now, Christian Encarnacion Strand.
Ball 1, no strikes. Ball.
Steer off of first with 2 away. Alcantara over to first.
He's good.
Hit in the air left field. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Reds 2 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a
for the
pitcher's duel
Marlins,
so
the
far. Here's how the
designated hitter,
starters have
Griffin
performed up to this
Conrad.
point.
Haven't you heard? It's a brand new day. You can't bring me down, I'm on top of the world. So chuck it on my way. Like a butterfly cruising in the sky. No, you can't touch me. So bring it on, today can't go wrong. Might wanna follow me.
Green back to work. And that's through there for a strike. Conine in his rookie season, 27 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws, and it beats him. What a play.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy in the mound.
And up next for Miami, Ronnie Mauricio. That hits the dirt, and that's ball one. The shortstop takes the ball. In the air, left field, down the line. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it.
Now batting, number 50.
One gone, runner at first. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Agustin Ramirez. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That's off the mark. Ball one.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
That one catches the corner for a strike.
I got a ball.
The Marlins down by a pair, and we're at the top of the fifth. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1.
That's ball three.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Ramirez started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Dane Myers getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Two outs. On the ground to the left. Candelario sends it across to first, and that will end the inning. One left for Miami. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Reese Hines.
Foul ball. Sliced hard but foul. Next offering is downstairs. That one missed. And it skips in the dirt. That one the other way, and it's caught for the out.
It's never fun going
Now
back to the
that
dugout
is
after hitting the line
left
drive
fielder,
that finds a glove, but you will get some
Elly.
high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
So the lineup flips over. Now the left fielder, Jake Fraley, 0 for 2 in this one. Ball one there. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Outside with a breaking ball.
Ball 3.
That's a strike. 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. Battling here as he fouls it away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. One down, base is empty. And he walked him. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this
Now
one.
batting,
Definitely more
second
walks than you'd like to see.
Matt
Matt McClain now at the plate. He's grounded out a couple of times. Alcantara over to first.
No, he's in there.
Just
Ball
missed.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Inside, almost got him. Slow roller to third. There's one.
He's up.
Double play.
He's out.
What a twin killing to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. We're through 5. It's the Reds 2 and the Marlins nothing.
Tick-tock with the time on the clock. You've been here wasting my time. Boy, you need to stop asking me 21 questions, going back and forth. Then playing tennis, you a menace, about to start up a war.
Back here at Great
Leading
American
off for the
Ballpark.
Marlins,
Now here
second
is
baseman,
Otto Lopez. Well struck right field. Going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one
Now
back,
batting,
no
center
doubt.
fielder, Victor Mesa
And at the plate for
Jr.
Miami, Victor Mesa Jr. He's 2 for 2.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Got it. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
And here's the first baseman, Jonah Bride. Down and away for ball 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Good eye in that spot. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. And that one is off the wall. Throws to second. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Now batting.
Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Connor Norby. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. Right. Stands at second with 2 gone. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
That misses. Nope. And that's ball 2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. With number 9 for him in this game. 9. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Reds 2 and the Marlins nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Calvin Fauché.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And the batter will be the shortstop, Elly de la Cruz.
The Reds signed Elly in 2018, but it took a few years for him to stand out in their minor league system. In 2021, he went from an unranked prospect to a player on a fast track to the majors. Few scouts out there believe a growth spurt helped change Elly's entire career.
That misses the zone. Yeah, that's ball 2.
You know, the Reds were lucky they even noticed De La Cruz. They sent a scout to the Dominican Republic to watch a different player, but Elly was playing in the same program. The Reds liked what they saw and offered him a deal the very next day.
Next offering in there for a strike. Now 3-2. got him swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him. Jamer Candelario, the next to hit for the Reds. Top of the zone for a called strike. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Ronnie Enriquez, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Cronin also getting ready. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Out to short. Tosses across to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Reds, catcher Tyler
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. That one in the dirt. Ball 1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
2 outs, runner at first. Next for Cincinnati, TJ Friedl. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Two outs. Ground ball to the right side. Gets it to first. Out number 3. So 1 left for Cincinnati. They're up 2-0. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Next pitch is outside. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Taylor Rogers up and throwing for Terry Francona. Mole warming up as well. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
And now it's even up.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Friedl should have this one. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, designated hitter
Griffin Conant, the next up for the Marlins. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting a ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
And now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. Hunter Green won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
The
the
pitcher
Reds,
on here, Taylor
number
Rogers.
55.
These are the spots
Taylor
relievers really
Rogers.
make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Base is empty, one away. Ronnie Mauricio, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 2. Right down to shoot. Strike one. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Pitch is in there. That's strike 2. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Looking to get the tying run on base. That's down and in. And the tying run is on base.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2
Now
pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Runner on at first with one gone. And here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Ball 1.
This one in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Here's the left fielder, Dane Myers. That one to first. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw wide at first, and both runners are safe. And this ball's going to wind up out of play.
Well, you can't give him 2 errors on that play, but that's pretty much what it looked like. Tried to stay with it after the bobble, and it might have pulled it off with a good throw, but it's very easy to rush the throw when you don't field it cleanly. A lot of times guys don't have a good grip on it, and I think that was the case right there.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. Next pitch misses, and the count now 2-0.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Next offering is in for a strike. Late swing, fouled off.
Count is full.
In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Victor Mesa Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Hit weakly on the ground. Candelario in plenty of time to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Marlins get a bit closer on this homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ronnie Enriquez.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
Now it's the Reds DH, Spencer Steer. The walk, and he's also singled. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Outside low, and 1-1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And they'll do it again. The 1-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. That one missed. And that one hammered back there. And that one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Now the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Steer leads off second with nobody out. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And that one gets past the catcher. Steer up to third on the wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
That one finds the zone, and the count's even at 2.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
And down on strikes he goes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Reese Hines. In there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Ripped to third and caught. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Reds.
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Sam Mole.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's the center fielder, Victor Mesa Jr.
Fielder, Victor Mesa Jr.
First pitch misses.
That's in. Ball 2.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 3.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Hit on the ground to short. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now batting.
That's a
first
play you
baseman,
expect your
Jonah
shortstop to
Ryan.
make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
Jonah Bride will hit next. 1 for 3. And a sac bunt here. They put the tag on him, and he gets the job done.
Up next for the Marlins, third baseman Connor Norby.
Connor Norby, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Right through there for a strike. And that one fouled off. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. Struck him out looking.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
And now for the Marlins, Jesus Sanchez. Late swing, foul to the left. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. And that's off the inside edge. 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. That's the 3rd out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now pitching for
Back
Miami.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll
38.
into the bottom of the 8th. Jesus Tinoco.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Well, one-run game.
For the Reds.
Now the left fielder, Jake Fraley.
Jake Fraley.
Tinoco measures 6 feet 4 inches,
1-0.
29 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off
Ball 2.
waivers. And that misses. Now 2-0. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
In today's game,
1
not
strike.
that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Line drive. Hauls it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So digging in, Matt McClain. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. Hit on the ground to short. Mauricio with the throw to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
2 down, bases empty. Elly de la Cruz getting ready to hit. Lined into right. Sanchez makes the grab. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. Through 8 full. It's the Reds 2 and the Marlins 1. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Alexis Diaz.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
And the batter now, Griffin Conine. He's already homered here in this one.
Conine.
Just missed. Next offering is down low. And that's outside. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Next offering is in for a strike. There's the strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
(3-2). In the air to left, down the line. Fraley getting an angle on it. 1 up, 1 down. He's 2 outs away. Ronnie Mauricio, the next up for the Marlins. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Right through there for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Swing and a miss, and that is strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
that one upstairs. Fights it off. He'll see another.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. In the air out towards right center. Hines sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. Out. Number 2.
Now batting, number 15.
So they're down to their final out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Agustin Ramirez. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
That clips the zone, and the count is 0-2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Diaz is just one strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.